Hello. I mute myself. How is everyone? Of course, there's nobody here yet, so I'm talking to myself. I am working on number 4. I'm on the home stretch. Let's see if any notifications go out. Hi, Miss Gigi. First in the room. How are you? What's Miss Gigi doing? Hi, Kristen. Hi, Elaine. What are you guys doing? I am tinkering around with this journal. Hey, Michelle. Yeah, that cover, whew, that was a tough one. Oh, good, Miss Gigi. Hooray. Hey, Janine, long time. Oh, good. I'm glad they got there. Good, good. Everybody out of the country is getting their packages. That makes me very happy. Hey, Anita, how are you? Have you gotten any of yours yet? Anita lives in the Netherlands, so hers really take a minute to get there. More like a minute and a half. I want to know what everybody's up to first thing. That's the first thing I want to know. Oh, Candy loves her atlas. Good, good, good. It's a giant, isn't it? I think it's giant. What else? Oh, that root canal. I know it is so heavy. You could use it as a weapon. One of them, right? Okay, good. Well, the other one should be, a few weeks. I think, doesn't it generally take a few weeks? What else? What have I missed? I haven't been on very much lately. Been kind of busy over here. Been dealing with my back. Thanks, Elaine. Oh, you got them. That's right. I completely forgot those went out. I'm going to, after I'm done with this, which will hopefully be, if all goes well, it should be done maybe Monday. I'm going to go on a jelly print kick. Oh, 5. It almost took 4 months, Miss Gigi. Oh, and the first, that mail. Candy starting a Halloween journal. This one is actually going to be the smallest of the 4, to be honest with you. Hey, Rhonda, how are you? And my dear Tyree Rhonda, who this belongs to, she couldn't make it to the live today. She had a conference call. But the reason I wanted to do this was I have some questions for her, and it's so much easier for me to just hop on here, even if she can't be here, and ask a few questions. And then she can just text me later and say yes to da 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 or no to da da da. Yeah, this will be the smallest. Yeah, they're full of beans, Miss Gigi. They're just being lazy, I think. This will be the smallest because it won't have 600 pages. We're doing something a little bit different with this one, which I kind of am really happy about. Because I'm going to be able to put a lot more pockets and tucks and ephemera and collage and that kind of stuff in this one that I wasn't able to fit into the others because they had so many pages. So, current status update on this one is this. Let me move. I'll show you guys the ephemera pile. Excuse me. So this, if you don't know, if you don't even have any idea what I'm yammering on about, Rhonda sent me all 4 covers that she wanted made into these journals, all right? And let's see if we can straighten out the camera. Okay. And then, okay. So she sent me all 4 covers. They were all different. If you go back and, over the course of the last few months, you can see the other 3. Hey, Nicole. She spins, why can't I ever remember your first name? I'm so sorry. Really bad with names. See, it really literally has to be right there in black and white for me. Because it's too awesome. That's funny. Anyway, so she sent me all the covers. I think, was it maybe 2 of them? I did alter the spine to make them bigger. This one and another one, I think I couldn't bear to touch the spine. So, Juanita, see, I knew that. Did your package come yet, Juanita? Anyway, so with this one, as you can see, it was an old Victorian photo album, and this plate was right here on the front like this, and it's inscribed some initials in 1867. I know it's hard to see because of the glare. So we took that off, and it's metal. So it's going to go live inside the journal somewhere. Don't know yet. Oh, you did? Okay, I'll have to go look. I have been away from YouTube land for a few days. So anyway, so I took that off. And so here's, the lovely, yummy, grungy back. There's the spine. I did do a little bit of repair work, excuse me, on it. One moment. Frog in my throat. There was a little tear in the leather here, so I repaired that. I reinforced the spine on the inside. And then this, which if you saw the video, I talked about this for months and months. I was terrified. This is old leather, 1860 something on this leather. Hi, Dorinda. I didn't say hi. And this is a pre-made Cricut Iron-On. And boy, I did tests and I did everything, and it ended up turning out perfect. I didn't burn the leather. I didn't hurt anything. I sprayed some sealer over it. That's one question, Rhonda. I think there's 2 or 3 coats of sealer on it. I need to know if you want me to put more. I can feel a couple of maybe spots that might over time start to rub, like there's one right there. So I need to know, do you mind if I put more sealer on it? Because I don't really want to change, the look. It's a matte sealer, but the more layers you put, you can still get it. The coating can change kind of funny on this texture. Thanks, Dorinda. So anyway, so that's question 1. Do you want more sealer? Now, you guys see how the corners of this one are rounded? And right now I have look at that. Yummy. I have all that yumminess just sitting in there. I literally just got through picking out and printing the pages. But you can see this? So, and this is about 320 pages, I believe. I have to count again. When I get done with this video, I'm going to go sit around the corners of every single page, and that will completely change the look of the entire book. With those corners being rounded right there, yeah. It's something that I love to do, and I just haven't made a rounded corner book in a while. So, hey, Maddie, how are you? Hi, Madison, if you're there. Hi, Bernie, if you're there. Hi to the dogs, if they're there. So anyway, so that's the current situation. Is there's not going to be a lot of oohing and eyeing when I open up the cover, because I, again, have just got the pages picked out. You see, here's the inside. There's the new reinforced spine that I tucked under there, and I had to do some repair on that leather on the other side. So that's nothing fancy yet, but it will be. It will be. All right, Rhonda. Next question. I'm going to first flip through and show the front and back of each signature. If you see one or two in particular that you would like to be the front, which is here, and then the last one, which is the back, which is here, let me know. If you like it the way I currently have it, let me know the way I have it is good, unless you tell me otherwise. All right, what else? Let me see. Let me get the chat where I can see it while I'm blabbing. Where have I been? Well, here and there. I've been home. I've had a lot to do. I've had a lot of things to get caught up on. I needed to take a little YouTube break, and I did that. And my back's been really bad. So there's that. And so, yeah. Look, there's Madison. Hi, Madison. You all fancy with your, ooh, I like that color. Even though it's not a picture, I like that color of your icon. Oh, great, Anita. I'm excited too. Yay. All right, so first I'm just going to show the front and back of each signature. So there's front, there's back. On this one, it's got that paper. So front and back. This is one of the new images that we just picked. She does need an avatar. Bernie, in your spare time. It's okay. But I appreciate it. Thank you. Here's this one, front and back. I always have to triple check to make sure I have that the right side up. Front and back of this signature. Front and back of this one. Another new image. A lot of stuff I've used several times in all four of these just because I like them. Rhonda likes them. There's front and back of this one. Who sent me this paper? Trying to think. I can't remember. Did this paper come? And I don't want to say the wrong name. Somebody sent me this gorgeous stationery. So I just used washi tape to make a signature out of it. You guys have been so great at sending me so many fabulous things for all these journals. And I will tell you, because this is the last one, when this goes in the mail, excuse me, Rhonda is going to get a big goodie box of leftover ephemera, charms, textiles that she can put in herself. And then here's the back of this one. So there was your next question, Rhonda. Do you like the order they're in? Or if you don't, tell me which one you like for the front and the back. Okay, so next I'll flip through and show you guys the signatures. They're all kind of the same but different, and I have not done any stamping, sewing, stenciling, ephemera, pockets, tucks, nothing's done. I'll show you guys the pile of what's going to go in here. So I'm super excited about. It's a real challenge. You know, I have that big printer that prints 11 by 17, which is considered tabloid. It prints it borderlessly, which is marvelous, especially for this journal. If you look and see how perfect, I mean, it's a perfect fit, especially once I round the corners. Thanks. But I don't know if you have much experience with printing on tea or coffee stained paper. It can be a challenge no matter how flat you iron it. And so I spent, what time is it? 2? So I started at 8. It's now 2. And I think it took me about 5 hours just to get 30 pages printed between printer jams, or then after it jams, you have to clean the print heads. And it's a lot, you guys. It's a lot. So this is out of that Chinese, maybe Japanese ledger that I got. There were blank pages. This is some pretty mandala paper. She does like some lined pages. So I put a few of those here and there. This was, goodness sakes, let me get a drink, shall I? Yes, it is a labor of love, absolutely. And I love doing it. I love being able to do it. It's just, you know, I give that printer all the love. It gets the expensive ink. I I iron the paper. I whisper sweet nothings, and it still likes to talk back like a 13-year-old. So this was one where you can see on this side, it started to go and then it jammed up, right? So I didn't want to waste a piece of tea stain 11 by 17. So I went ahead and put it in here, and I'm just going to put a full-length pocket over that to cover it up. So don't throw away your mistakes. You can still use them. So there's a prime example right there. And then there's just all sorts of, I think I'm going to do some fun bits in the middle of the signatures. I think I'm going to do something fun on these, whether it's collaging or pockets or, you know, what have you. And there's the other side of that page. It did it to me twice. So I was like, this page, it's going in this journal. And I could just leave that like that. It looks fine, but I'll probably put a pocket over it. And see, same. And then this one starts off with that page. Hi, Tamar, how are you? I'm just doing a little, showing you guys what I'm working on. And I don't think there's any, yeah, those are just blank. But wait till you see my, oh, look at this page. I gotta open it up all the way. Isn't that gorgeous? I was watching, well, more so listening this morning while I was working on this. There's a lady, can't think of her name right now, but she shows how to use regular acrylic paints and some water in your jelly plate and make it look like watercolor. So, and I like watercolor. Who came in? Hi, Angela. Hey, Christy Biddleton, how are you, my dear? And there's that same image on some parchment. Gorgeous. I love it. And some more. Like I said, it's not, you know, not super exciting right now because I really haven't done anything. But, you know, get the pages ready. My favorite part of making journals, is sewing the signatures into the binding. And most people hate that. I love it. And then, but my very, very most favorite is the decorating. When it comes time to start pulling it all together. See, I think that one's upside down. Christy, is that upside down? Pretty sure. Here. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Yeah, some people just despise. Do that one that way. Some people despise sewing the signatures. I don't. Isn't she beautiful? Yep. She's like, yep. Let's see, what else can I, there's another, who sent me that stationery? I almost want to say it was, I almost want to go with Peggy Pitty, but I don't want to be wrong. There's the middle. Are you guys bored with this yet? Do you want to just see the ephemera pile? And see, this is parchment. This almost looks white, but it's not. It's tea stained. Let's see. Does that help? A little bit. Janice, hi. Janice sent me that paper. Yeah. Yeah, oh, I love sewing in the signatures. And I don't know, you know, I mean, I can do it pretty fast because I've done so many. Isn't that gorgeous? That's what, Junk Journal Treasures on Etsy. My buddy, she lives here in Florida. Her daughter-in-law hand drew these and then scanned them in. Hand drew. And if you just go look, or hand drawn, if you go look in her Etsy shop, that's the only thing she has on her Etsy is just a few digis. These are all hers. She sells her other stuff over at Nevermore Creations 17 website. All right, on to the next. This has 10 signatures in this one. And like I said, I think it's around 320 pages. She cut me some slack this time, and I don't have to do 600. So, yes, hand-drawn. You got to go check it out, Christy. Junk Journal Treasures. Etsy. and on and on and on. This one I'm really trying to leave lots of writing space. And space, you know, where she could add things to it since it doesn't have 600 pages like the others. So there'll be a lot of like tuck spots and pockets with empty journaling cards or tags. I'll show you here in just a second. I will show you guys. Hi, Karen. Hi, Carla. Hi, Angie. Who else snuck in while I was looking down? I also saw that. I saw Rosemary did some eco boil reveals. I need to go check those out. I need to go catch up on everything. Okay, so there are the 10 giant signatures. Okay, so, and Rhonda, any other thoughts or what have you, let me know. But once those corners are rounded, man, that's gonna look so cool. Oh, I made the lined paper. Yeah. So I'm still trying to figure out where this is gonna. Hi, Tina. I answered you back. I answered you. Oh no, I hear thunder. Go away. So I had, let me get a piece of black paper. We had talked about this before when I had this cover out the last time. Debbie Epps sent me this. Oh, I have so many. Janice, she is going to get a giant container with this journal that has leftover ephemera and charms and textiles and all kinds of things. Yeah. How big? You mean like size-wise? It is 11 1/4 by almost 9. Excuse me, about 2.5 inches thick. And let's see, I love to weigh in. It's currently weighing in at 2 pounds 14 ounces, but I don't have anything. I don't have any ephemera or anything put in it yet. So originally I had thought about doing something like this, somehow putting it on the first page. I just got it on the black to show you guys. Let's see. And stitching it down and making this a pocket. Now, I don't know. Now, hang on. Sorry, I'm trying to make it straight. No, it's not a gift. No, this is, heavens no. It's for a customer of mine. This is number 4 of a custom order. But then I'm thinking, well, I could make it a pocket right there. Yeah. Let me round it. Let me round these 2 corners real quick and see what it looks like. A box of Buddha bits. You got it, Christy. I don't think I would use black paper, but I think might be something dark. Because I do have, let's see I got this. It says, what is Zen? And then here is the definition of what Zen is. I was playing with that. Yeah, or on, right, either front or back, yeah. So I was just fiddling. So that's something I'm fiddling with, Rhonda. Let me know if you want me to change this and put it here, like we had discussed. And again, not necessarily with a piece of black paper. Put something nice back there to make it stand out. Because I think we may have talked about making these the end pages this time. So there's that. If this is going to be the end page, then I wouldn't want it also to be the front page. Big people or change signature. Yeah, exactly. All right, so that's, I'm just going to leave that in there so I don't lose those pieces while I show you guys this pile. So Who sent me the book, the Square Zen book? Raise your hand. So I'm waiting for that. I know who sent me this amazing book of Buddha postcards. Miss Hadipopo Susan, thank you very much. So I went through them. You can see I did some trimming. I went through them last night and picked some out. And so these I'm going to mostly use. I'm going to sew around all of them and make pockets out of them. Oh, I see what you're saying, Sue. Yeah. Aren't they gorgeous? And I thought maybe I would just turn these into tags, and they could be little bookmarks, the ones that are this size. Oh boy. What's the right way? That way? Face, right? Yeah. So I think these will make gorgeous pockets. And this one, stunning. I'm gonna set that one aside. I'm gonna try something. And more and more and more and more and more. Yeah, but these are great, right? You know, all the colors and all of that. And then I forgot I had this paper. I haven't even peeked in here. Yeah, see, it's all different textures and colors. I was also thinking, isn't that pretty? If I stitched it onto that with some dark thread so you could see the stitching on both and then have that texture behind it. I think that would be great. Yeah. So I might do that with a few. I'll go through here and pick out a few colors of those and do that. This came out of a book that, see, I'm telling you, I can't remember. Somebody sent me this book, and there's a cartoon character under here, but I put this on there, and then I wanted to put it in this journal, and it was too big because it was a square, so I cut it out. It's still a little bit too big, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut this side straight so it will go in and fit on a page, and I'll put that on a page. So there's that, and then I've got some other little just bits that are either going to get sewn on. Some gorgeous tissue paper. Janice, did you send me this? I know it's hard to see. Okay, Karen, take care, hon. And then this is still in my pile. I want to do something like this with one of the Buddha pictures, have it looking through a page. So that's just on my notes, on my to-do list. I had 4 of these flags. They were all different colors, and Rhonda loves them, so we've put one in each journal. So I gotta iron this. It's got a little scrunched, but I'll put it in. I'll stitch this right down in the middle, and then it folds up or around a page. So she likes that. I know she likes. I just came across this piece of scrapbook paper in my pile. So I think it's just bamboo on the tissue. Yeah. Yeah, you did. Thanks, Janice. Look at me. I can remember some things. So I don't know if I'm going to use this for, I might make a couple of envelopes. I might use it for pockets. I don't know. I use it for something. And then I got all these little tiny, this is what I did last night while watching a movie, was cut out all these little tiny quotes in bits and inked them all up so they're ready to go in, whether they'll be turned into a tag or a pocket or just left as journaling cards. But I thought, because this book is so big, these almost look like a little postage stamp that could just be stuck on pages. So that's what all of these are. And then whoever sent me this book, who did it? And I don't see it at the moment. It's probably out in the other room. I went through and took out some quotes and some gorgeous images, and I asked Rhonda, because you know me, I typically don't leave anything white in my journals. But I asked her and she liked the white, so I just thought these were gorgeous. So these are all going to go in. Maybe not all, but most. Going to go in. Now I have to remember which way is up. This way is up. This way. Some gorgeous, gorgeous, right? I know. Yeah. You know, whether I collage with them or make a pocket with them or use them to make a tag or, you know. Yeah, brush ink art. It's stunning. I can't even make one letter. Rosemary tried to teach me. It was a bust. Look at that bird. Okay, there's that. And then I had this was something I bought on Amazon. A little like ephemera paper pack came in this. And there's a whole bunch of what's in here underneath this. But I covered it up. And then I was going to cover this up. And I saw it. It says the notes of restoring ancient ways. I was like, I'll leave that. And then it's an envelope like this. And in here I put this little flippy flop that I made a while back. Let's see. It always takes me a minute to figure out how it goes because it opens like 5 different ways. This is just clipped on. That's a little note. Flips this way. If you flip it this way, oops, there. It goes like that, or it opens all the way up. So you see it's really got like 12 different ways. Like that. And then I have this tucked in somewhere. Here we go. Right there. And then this is just a little notepad on this side with a elephant. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. And that lives in there. So I'll probably just clip that over the top of the page. And that'll be that. So that's it. That's where I'm at. So Rhonda, if you see anything you didn't like, anything you want me to change, let me know. Answer my questions. What else? What else? Does anybody have anything going on? What day of the week is it? Do I even know? I think it's Wednesday. It is. It's Wednesday. Thanks, Sue. Does anybody have anything going on their channels or anything? Oh, I could put it on live chat. I might not miss anything if I do that. Yeah, I didn't do so. Yeah, and there's that. I didn't have any internet on Monday, and they actually didn't get here until about 4:30. So there was that. Brooke was nice enough to put up a message for me. Yes, as far as I know, we are going to do it this coming Monday, and I just need to reach out to the folks that were supposed to be on this week and see if they're all available for next week. And if there's anybody that's not, then I will start going down the wait list. Thanks, Devin, and hi. Yeah, and I have to figure, I think I kind of want to put this somewhere in the front or back, the plate that was on the front. For sure. It's heavy too. It's almost an ounce. It's heavy and very sharp. Lizzie's doing a Entangle inspired art tag at 7:30. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, Rosemary is usually on Wednesday. Here comes the thunder. What else? What else? What, Christy? You did 2 violins? Ooh, I want to see that. Can you explain with a clear picture? Did you send me a message about it, Tina? If you did, I replied to you and gave you the link to the YouTube video on how to use the corner miter tool. this thing. I have washi tape on mine, that way it doesn't get lost in my piles. All right, I'll double check and make sure that I replied to you, okay? Because I had 2 other people ask me today for that video. All right. Okay. Okay, good. Good, good, good. All right, guys. Well, I am going to go ice my back, and I will see you guys all soon. Try just bamboo first. Oh, the brushes, yeah, for the writing. That's a good idea. A bamboo frond. All right, guys. Well, thanks, you guys. You're welcome. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you guys. Everybody have a wonderful afternoon. And if Rosemary's on, I will try and see you all over there this evening, okay? All right. Bye, guys.